What?
You're fighting air. Why are you fighting air? What is going on, everybody? This is DM Brad, and I'm back with another playthrough of World of Warcraft, and we're going to be continuing our Halloween WowFest, as I've taken to calling it. And today we're going to start on the, I guess, the retail version of World of Warcraft, playing as a Worgen, because werewolves and stuff, I guess. The Worgen, a curse, turned the humans of Gilneas into savage Worgen, who harness their ferocity to aid their allies. Racial traits: they can periodically move quicker, which is helpful. Critical chance increased, resistant to nature and shadow damage. Skinning skill and speed increased, which is helpful. Warriors are plate-wearing fighters who strive for perfection in armed combat. As warriors fight, they generate rage, which is used to power special attacks. Which I guess, yeah, going with a warrior, I guess. So we're naming this handsome person Jacob, because Twilight, I guess, I don't know. And Gilneans are kind of like British, like London based, I guess you'd say, so Jacob's kind of a common English name. And there's his Worgen form. So I don't know. I figured I'd try this out. I'm not a huge fan of the retail version of World of Warcraft. Not really played it a whole lot, so it was kind of new for me. And I think jumping into the Worgen starting area is basically picking up on the storyline that was introduced in the Cataclysm expansion, which I actually never played through, so a lot of firsts for me, I guess. So without further ado, let's jump into our next Halloween WowFest playthrough as a Worgen. And starting in Gilneas City.
Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
Nice. So I guess this takes place during the fall of Lordaeron? Don't know.
I want the perimeter secured and the gates manned by 2 guards at all times. No one gets in, no one gets out.
Forgot there was dialogue. Adjust a few settings real quick. Turn auto loot on. Get some action bars in there. Then we can start.
We protected Gilneas from the Scourge. We protected Gilneas during the Northgate Rebellion. We will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be. For my people.
What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city's under complete lockdown. Go see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you further instruction or further directions for evacuation.
We don't know how many intruders we're dealing with, but the headlands are overrun and we're cut off from the harbor towns. Expect to be outnumbered.
So let's go find this guy. And he's dead. It's kind of not surprising. Deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear this news. You hear the sound of fighting coming from the market. Sweet. Oh no, werewolf attack. Worgen attack, whatever. It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Very well then.
Take heart, men. We must protect our city.
Switch charge to the opening attack.
For Gilneas.
We need you, Jacob. There are Worgen everywhere. Worgen, my father had warned me that Archmage Aragul's creations had run amok. But where are they coming from? I suppose it doesn't matter. Help us make quick work of them. We'll show them what we Gilneans are made of. Well, you know. It's kind of hard to talk while I'm fighting Worgen. Bruh.
I don't have a target.
I don't have a target. I love the British accents.
For Gilneas.
Evacuate the merchant square. The civilians aren't safe here anymore, not even inside their homes. We're doing our best to stop the Worgen from getting indoors, but their numbers are too great. Help us by evacuating the civilian homes. My father's army in the prison district will be able to better protect them. And Gwen Armstead, let's pick this up too.
Get gabbing or get going.
Listen, Jacob, we can't let our supplies get destroyed. With Gilneas walled off from the outside world, we won't last through winter if we lose much more of our stock. Please help me salvage what you can.
Long live Greymane.
So yeah, they basically give you... You never have a silver piece at the very beginning, like at level 2. So yeah, they basically give you rewards, they give you what you need. Give you your abilities, you don't have to go to class trainers anymore, it's definitely different.
I need to get closer.
Oh.
What?
You're fighting air. Why are you fighting air? Okay. Reminds me of that scene from SpongeBob where Patrick's getting beat up by air. Thank you. Too close. might want to evacuate the homes. I don't want to die. Then run, you fool. Okay, let's turn this stuff in.
What can I do for
What you
you?
saw was the supplies, Jacob. Excellent. I'll make sure these get taken to a safe place. Yeah, and they give you bags too.
What's your
They
bag?
give you money, they give you bags. They give you levels like it's nothing. Level 3 already, not even 5 minutes in.
For my people.
It's no use. They're not letting up.
For Gilneas.
Got a wolf fur coat. Okay. Good job. Thanks to you, many Gilneans will live to see another day. It's time for you to leave. Go to the military district with the other civilians. Check in with Gwen Armstead when you cross the bridge to the southeast. See if everyone's okay. I will stay here with the guards and cover the civilians' retreat. Go now. That is an order. Sure. This Worgen is fighting air too. Gotta love bugs.
Too far away.
Huh? What the? Okay. Whatever. Guess he just doesn't exist. Just letting me walk through. Alright. Sounds good.
I got a bad
We're all
feeling.
fine here. A little shaken, but alive. Most of us made it here alive, but there are Worgen on this side of the city as well. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. That reminds me, someone was asking about you. A fellow by the name of Cleese said you were one of his students and wanted to make sure you were all right. Speak to Sergeant Cleese in the military district.
Farewell.
Discovered military district. No path available. Oh, this game, dude.
I need to get closer. Need to target something first.
You have my attention.
Jacob, where have you been? Anyway, it's great to see you in one piece. I've taught you all that is practical for now. It's time we joined with the other survivors. The others mentioned that King Greymane and his royal guard are just south of here. We should go there and seek safety in numbers.
Keep your enemies in your sights.
Yeah, and the looting, there's a feature on here that it just loots everything in the area, which is convenient but confusing, I guess, when you're used to Classic. Like I said, this is the first time I've played this version of the game, really, besides playing around with it before I started this, so it's interesting to say the least.
What news?
You've done well in coming here. If we Gilneans stick together, we might yet defeat this terrible enemy. Lord Darius Crowley has been called many things. Rebel, traitor, terrorist. Before the Civil War, I called him friend. I never blamed him for leading an insurrection against me. His land and people were separated from Gilneas by a stone wall, but we had no choice. Regardless, Crowley is exactly the type of person we need now. Enter Stoneward Prison and ask Captain Broderick about Crowley's whereabouts. I'll send my own men, but there's still bad blood.
Gilneas will prevail. What now?
What now? Fine by me if King Greymane wants you to risk your life to rescue a known traitor. Do me a favor and do something useful while you're there and kill these cursed flea bags. How to leave Crowley in the prison with those beasts. Enough. I've made up my mind. We need Crowley on our side. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, starting areas in the Cataclysm expansion, a lot more action-packed, I guess. I've tried a few out. It's still a lot of fetch quests and kill this many of this thing and all that stuff, but I guess there's more story to it. It's more engaging, not just mindless grinding.
I need a target.
Greymane wants to save Crowley? Has he gone mad? I don't understand why the king wants to waste time saving his hide, but if you want to risk your life, then be my guest. Crowley and his men are holed up upstairs, probably plotting against the king as we speak.
Watch your back.
Oh, nice.
I'm out of range.
Another level already. Greymane's right. These beasts do not give a damn about our politics. Gilneas needs to stand together. One of those mangy fleabags got Dempsey real good. We cannot move him until we stabilize his bleeding. Give us a hand holding back these mongrels. A couple of minutes is all we need, brother. Hold back the Worgen. That's exciting. Yeah, you don't see stuff like that in Classic. Oh, hi.
The beast in me hungry.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Ain't you a shipper? I don't have a target. I need to target something first. It's too far away. I need a target.
Couple seconds left, okay.
Get gabbing or get going.
We did it, Jacob. Thanks to you, a good man has survived. Listen, for the first time since the Civil War, I agree with Greymane. Now is the time to put aside our quarrel. It sure doesn't look like these beasts care much whether you're a rebel or a royal. Send word back to Greymane, my men will join his. There's a safe house not far from here in Josiah's cellar. My lads stashed some heavy artillery there. Tell our king that my arsenals are now at his disposal. Sweet. Goodbye. Guess I better equip the gear, huh? That would help out a little bit. If I hadn't seen you kill a few of the mangy things with my own eyes, I think you did not complete the task. You're the best player of all time. Okay. I mean, I believe you. I think you did not complete the task I asked of you. It looks like we're hardly putting a dent in their numbers. You're distracting me, person.
We owe much.
Rebel arsenals in my own city? What in the bloody hell was Crowley up to? The arsenal Crowley speaks of is in the cellar of the building just west of here. It is unnerving that artillery was smuggled inside the city by my enemies, yet it might end up saving Gilnean lives today. Find Josiah Avery and requisition with the rebel artillery. We will put the weapons in good use.
Stand strong, hero.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with any kind of toxicity. It's probably a child saying they're the best player of all time or whatever, so I mean, sure, you probably are. Better than I am. I can guarantee you that. Yep.
I got a bad.
Don't look at me. Leave me alone.
Long live Greymane.
I've been bitten by a Worgen. It's probably nothing, but it sure stings a little. Okay.
What is it? Make it quick.
He turned into one of them, didn't he? How do we even begin to fight an enemy that can do this to us? My father's arsenal is certainly a good start, I suppose. Worgen are hiding in the alleys ahead. Take one of my mastiffs to find them more easily. We're going to need to clear the way ahead if we're going to move these cannons above ground.
This mastiff will help you find the hidden Worgen.
We've got arrows. Fire at will.
Okay, so these things are stealthed, I assume? There's one.
I need to target something first.
Sweet. Charge. One more. Uno más.
What is it?
Excellent. I'll start rounding up some help and get these cannons positioned. It's time, Jacob. We'll take it from here. Tell King Greymane that my father's arsenal will be at his disposal. There's more than enough firepower here to blow the Worgen from here to the North Sea. Speak with King Greymane in the military district. And I guess we could use the mace. Oh, it's a two-hand mace. I don't know. I like my sword and shield. Suppose I could use a mace for a minute.
Hail, champion.
I knew Crowley would come through. His weapons will be more than useful to us. All these years after the war, and Crowley was still hiding enough firepower in that cellar to level half the district. It might have come to that, unfortunately. We can't open fire just yet. There's a civilian trapped on the other side of the prison. Not just any civilian, either. Krenin Aranas is one of the most brilliant alchemists this world has known. One of his potions saved my daughter Tess from dying soon after being born. Take my horse and rescue him. Krenin must live.
We will have justice for the fallen.
Jesus.
We live another day.
Okay. Yeah, because this thing's just getting torn apart. Not even gonna worry about it, because that makes sense.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Yep.
What now?
Well done. We'll make sure Krenin makes it out of the city alive.
We've got Aranis. Fire at will.
Little cutscenes are fun. Can't use the shield bash though. That's what I don't like about it. I'm more of a sword and board type of player, I guess. Two-handed weapons are fun, but yeah, I'm gonna die. Wow. Wow. Okay. Piece of sh. So let's not go that way.
All I do,
We're left
I
with
do
very
for
few
Gilneas.
choices. What we do next will be a critical decision.
Trust your instincts.
The gates into Duskhaven will be safe. The eastern mountains are virtually impassable.
We need to keep the Worgen's attention in the city again. It's the only shot we have for the survivors to make it to Duskhaven.
I'll stay behind with the Royal Guard, Father. It's my duty to Gilneas.
Not a chance, boy. Gilneas is going to need its king's undivided attention. Can't have your father wondering whether his child is alive or not. My men and I will hole up inside the Lightstone Cathedral. I've already given the order, and the cannons are on their way. Lead our people well, again.
We were fools to take up arms against each other, Darius. The Worgen would have never stood a chance.
We do what we must.
You don't have to do this. You've done more than enough already. But if you decide to stay, I'd be a fool to turn you away. My men have fortified their position inside the cathedral and are ready for what comes next. I'm about to head there and take as many of those flea-ridden devils with me as I can. You're welcome to come along for the ride. Yup. Let's do it.
Let's round up as many of them as we can. Every Worgen chasing us is one less Worgen chasing us.
I'm out of range.
They'll never catch us, you blasted mongrels!
I need to get closer. It's too far away. We've been walled up.
Brace yourself.
for
Here they
too
come.
long.
Time has come. If we're going to put a dent in their numbers, the time is now. We have the position, we have the firepower. All that remains to be seen is whether we have the courage, and I sure don't see a coward standing in front of me. Gotta use the cannons to slay 80
You wouldn't
of the
want to see
Worgen.
me when I'm angry.
Sweet. Oh, this will be easy. Nothing.
What's your story?
You've done well. You've done more than can be asked of any Gilnean. We're running low on ammunition. It's time to regroup inside now. We had enough ammunition to carry on a civil war for another month. Yet the Worgen's numbers are such that we are nearly spent. We don't want to be caught out here in the open when that happens. Fall back inside the cathedral and report to the boss. I'm sure old Crowley will know what to do next.
Good day.
Sure he will. Don't know. It's definitely interesting compared to classic.
We will prevail.
We've given them everything we have, yet they still come. Do not worry. We'll slay many more before today is over. We've got a good choke point here. Feel free to say a prayer if that's your sort of thing. Take courage and let's kill these mutts.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I need a target.
We do what we must.
They've stopped coming. No, that's not a good thing.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts. They've left you nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind, haunting the wilds unchecked, until we found you. They've kept you alive because they still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you? Perhaps we will find out soon enough.
Nice. Interesting little cutscene there. So we're a Worgen now. Sweet. I need you to pull through, Jacob. This dosage is strong enough to kill a horse. But I know you. I know what you're made of. You will be fine. Trust me, I know what you're going through. Now drink up and close your eyes. Level 7. So Crinnan's potion did not kill you. Well, I suppose that means the human inside of you is in control then. I guess I won't be shooting you after all. At least not yet. Go speak to Crinnan Aranas and give him the good news. He's in charge of the house where we keep your kind. Just remember, I've got my eye on you. You so much as try anything funny and you'll get a bullet between the eyes.
Well met.
It worked. By the light, it worked. Welcome back. You were fortunate. Crennin's treatment doesn't always work this well on people who've had the curse as long as you. Do exercise caution. Don't expect anyone to invite you into their homes just yet, but at least they won't shoot you outright. The effects of the curse cannot ever fully be cured as far as we know. With treatment, however, your mind will remain yours, and not that of a wild animal. We are fortunate that the treatment worked on you. Normally, I can only treat recent infections. We'll need to continue your medication if we're to have you reverse the curse. You will need mandrake essence to brew another batch of my serum for you. You'll find a crate stashed beneath a shed southwest of town. Nice. So, some time has passed. Let's continue on for a minute here. I'm running up on time here, so I'll try to keep it. Oh, this guy's dead. Sweet. Crate has been smashed and the vials inside of it appear to have been broken. A long knife with a skull ornament on its hilt sticks out of the militiaman's ribs. As you look around for clues, you spot a pair of savage-looking warships at the shore. Gilneas is being invaded. Bring word back to Duskhaven's mayor, Gwen Armstead. Gilneas will soon belong to the Forsaken. Lovely.
What's your story?
Forsaken. Quick, Jacob, we must mount a defense. The reefs have always protected us from a coastal attack. The earthquakes must have opened a passage for the Forsaken ships. Quick, Jacob, slow down the attackers while I get the rest of the militia ready. I think I can hear the prince and some of our men engaging the Forsaken even as we speak. Speak to Liam and see how you can be of use. Oh, and make sure he doesn't get himself killed. I'm afraid he might be a little reckless in his current state.
Good day.
So, is he one too? Probably. Don't know what I'm doing. Hitting the wrong buttons. Jacob, you are alive. I thought I was having dreams about the old days when I heard your voice. I'm still not sure if you're alive or dead, human or Worgen. I'm not even sure if I'm really awake, but this I am sure of. We're going to kill a great many of these motherless Forsaken. Look here, the big fat ones, abominations they're called. They don't go down easy, so don't tackle them on your own. But I have an idea so crazy it might just work. Or it might get you killed if we're not careful, I suppose. There's barrels of gunpowder beneath the sheds and by the windmills. Grab them and toss them right on the abomination's heads. I'll take care of the rest with this trusty old blunderbuss. Oh, so he's a drunk. Okay. One of the rewards is just alcohol. Okay. Yeah. He's using a bottle as a weapon. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Sweet.
Get back here. I smashes you.
Yeah, we're definitely wasting some potential damage without the shields.
I can't see in here.
Oh no. I'm definitely gonna die again. I drew too many of them in. Lovely. Okay. Loot. Turn this stuff in.
All my people.
Yes, just like old times. I'm going to have to work hard at not shooting you, but couldn't explain everything to us.
All my people.
You and me, Jacob, would make a great team. It's good to have you back. Oh. No, I don't need the spring water. We can take it from here. Check in with Mayor Armstead. These are only a small part of the Forsaken's forces. If we don't move quickly, we're going to have much bigger problems on our hands. See what you can do to engage the Forsaken army at their landing location. Use a taunt. I don't know.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Great news. I've sent the remaining militia to the shore to meet the Forsaken force head on. Lord Godfrey is leading the attack near the Forsaken's landing area. See what you can do to help keep the Forsaken back. I've been told Godfrey has commandeered the Storm Cellar and the Allen Farmstead far to the west. Seek him there.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Fuzzy Butt, yep. It's a good name. Good name. All right, so I'm gonna stop it here for now. We're gonna take a break. And next episode, we'll come back to this. It's been pretty interesting. More action-packed and more story than classics, so that's pretty fun. We'll keep it going until next time. Till next time, follow us on Facebook. Stay tuned for more gameplay videos. And keep coming back for our Halloween WowFest and the ground shaking. But as usual, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and stay dedicated.